Hello and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to give you some basic tip, because sometimes you can have or you can waste a lot of time trying to find a short and the B boards. Okay, remember, from iPhone X and up, all the motherboards from iPhones come with two motherboards, right? We have one motherboard that we call A board. Okay, the ones come with the CPU, the NAND, and all that, these components. And then we have the B board. This board, we have a lot of components from radio frequency. Okay, so we have two different boards. Okay, and remember, from iPhone X, all the iPhones, you can use power on the A board, okay, without the B board. Okay, just the iPhone X Intel is the only one that you had to make a jumper to power on this only one board. Okay, but this phone come to my shop because they say the phone is not power. Okay, they tried to fix it already, or they apply too much heat, so that's why you had to be careful when you are using your heat gun or your heat plate, because sometimes you can apply a lot of hot. Okay, so for example, see, we have this phone that is just showing us someone try or someone separate this board and they just use a lot of heat. Okay, so what's the problem right now? This phone, my customers say the phone is not power on. Okay, so but when I start trying to diagnostic this phone, so I'm going to show you something. Okay, so for example, I'm going to put my power supply, iPhone 13. This is a 13 Pro Max. Okay, like this, and I'm going to just see if I can power on this phone. Okay, like that. Is okay. I'm gonna see, so the phone is on, is power on. Okay, oops, sorry, I touched these cables right here. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, so see, the phone is on. Okay, so what's the problem on this phone? The problem is the next thing. Okay, I'm going to use this this eye socket. I'm going to put the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Well, it's right here. So I'm going to put this one. I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to put the top part. Okay, I'm going to put like that. Okay, I'm going to close it. And now I'm going to try to power. Okay, and I'm going to show you the graphic. Okay, the graphic of this iPhone. Okay, I'm going to press the power button. Okay, I'm going to press, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay, see, 1 amp with 200 milliamps, 1.2 amps. Okay, the first second. Okay, and remember, I did a class that I told you the first second of every iPhone start to 60 to 120 milliamps, and this phone is going to 1 amp and up, right? So that's a lot. So we have a problem. Remember, when you press the power button, so the PMU start working and the PMU start sending a lot of voltage. Okay, so right now we have a problem in the B board. The problem that we have right now is we can have a short circuit in all these pads, right? All these pads. The problem is just a lot, because we had to check each pad to see which one is the one is causing us this problem. Okay, so that's just a lot of time. So I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. Okay, so I'm going to open this, I'm going to take apart this, and you only need a paper, just a piece of paper or a plastic like this. Okay, see, this is a paper. Okay, this is just paper. Okay, so you are going to put this paper right here. Okay, and we are going to put the top, and then we're going to close it, and we are going to do it one more time. Okay, one more time. Just give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, like that. And I'm going to, so right now I just put a paper right here. Okay, I just put a paper right here like this. Okay, I just put a paper right here. Okay, so I'm just right now I'm not touching this with the upper layer. Okay, so we are going to see if maybe we have a problem in this section right here. Okay, so I'm going to put the graphic one more time, and I'm going to press the power button, and 1, 2, 3. See, we still have the problem. Okay, so don't worry, we are going to just move this paper. Okay, so I'm going to put this paper maybe right here. Okay, right here. I'm going to put this one, I'm going to put this one, and I'm going to put this one more time, and I'm going to press the power button, and 1, 2, 3. See, we have the same. So don't worry, we're going to move the paper. You had to move it in all the corner of the interposer. Okay, so I'm going to move it right here. I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, and I'm going to just put my power supply, and I'm going to press the power button, and 1, 2, 3, and see, now we have the 60 and 20. And 60, sorry, or 100 milliamps. So we just found the section. Okay, we found the section. So I put this paper right here. So if we come to the schematics, so I'm putting this paper on all these corners. Okay, so next you can use even a small piece of paper. So for example, like this, and I'm going to just put it right here. Okay, I'm just going to put it right here. Okay, so I'm going to put the top one more time right here. I'm going to come here, and I'm going to press the power button. 1, 2, 3. Okay, see, 60 and 100. So we just found where is the problem. I'm going to connect my screen. And I'm going to power on this one just to see if the phone is powered on. Okay, see, I'm going to wait a little bit. Okay, it's on and is working. So I'm going to disconnect my power supply. I'm going to bring this one right here. So we just found that in this section right here, we have a problem right here. Okay, so if we come to the schematics, so we just have a problem right here, and maybe this section right here. Okay, right here. Okay, so we just had to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, almost 12 pads. But imagine that you had to waste a lot of time to just measure all these pads, so that's a lot of time. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to come to this one, and I'm going to come to this. Okay, so I'm going to put my multimeter, I'm going to use diode, and I'm going to check. All these one are ground, but this one is positive. I'm going to check it. See, this one is in short. If we come back right here, I'm checking this one. This one had to have a value of 720. We have a short right here, and this one come to the Wi-Fi. Okay, so maybe the Wi-Fi is the problem, but you have to check the other ones, because for example, this one, see, this one is good. This one is good. This one had to be with nothing. This one is no ground. See, we have this one in ground. We have this one in ground. This one is ground, and then this one is positive. This one is good. No, see, we have this one in ground too. And then we have ground, 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 and good. So if I come back right here, so I'm just telling you that we have this one bad, this one bad, 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 and bad. Only this one is good. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost 8 lines that is in short. The problem right here is the first one is going to the Wi-Fi. This one is going to the baseband. This one is going to the baseband. See this one. This one is with no value because these ones come to one capacitor. So the capacitor is just this capacitor. And to have a short here is because this capacitor had to have another pattern ground like this one. But see, this one is positive too. Why this one isn't short? If these ones come to a capacitor that don't have any pattern ground, and the next one is ground. See, this one go to the same thing, and then we have this one. For example, this one come to another component, and then we have this one come to another component. So we had too many lines in short that go to different components. So if this problem, if I have this problem that just one line going to just, for example, the Wi-Fi, so I can say, okay, maybe the Wi-Fi is bad, but in this case the problem is these lines, the ones are in short, go to different components. So what's the problem right here? The problem is the interposer. This interposer, maybe they apply too much heat when they are trying to fix it, that all this section at the bottom is touching together. Right? So all this section in the bottom is just touching together. So that's why we have a short and a lot of lines that go to different components. So I had to talk with my customer and give a price of the repair, and then I'm going to just do a swap. Okay, RF swap. I'm going to transfer the baseband, the Wi-Fi, and the EPROM to another board, and that's it. But first I had to talk with my customer, and maybe the next video I'm going to do the process to show you guys how to do it. Okay, so that's it with this video. Just giving you one tip that maybe can save you a lot of time. Don't forget to leave your comment and share this video, please. We had to go to 5,000 subscribers, and then we have a free course. See you next time. Bye.